All right. Shalom, shalom. I'd like to start off by saying Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahweh Shai, Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahweh Shai, Call Haloyim Yahweh, Bahashem Yahweh Shai, Bahashem Barakat Kodash. Double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone who rule well. Blessings and salutations to the hopeful elect that's scattered abroad, the Akim and the Aqua that's listening in. Yahweh Ratazah, Lord willing that this lesson is edifying. It's the brother Shawab Mawan back at you with another lesson. And the title of this lesson is going to be called This Truth is More Precious Than Ever. All right. And I want to get into, open this up real quick. All right. And the inspiration comes from this post that a couple of brothers been putting up in on Instagram. All right. And as you can see, it says YouTube is now banning prominent anti-activists, you already see the word, and blocking all anti-content. All right. And hey, that just goes into more of that famine of the word. See, what's gonna happen is that YouTube eventually they're gonna ban YouTube, man. You ain't gonna be able to find this word anywhere. All right. Because brothers is getting smacked left and right with strikes, because the algorithm is literally catching certain types of words, you see, and brothers got to be talking in code now, which is ridiculous, because they don't want us to push out this word and push out the agenda. See, we're exposing that agenda through the spirit and power of Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai. All right. So this devil wants to knock us off and ultimately knock off this internet because we're putting a stop to that. A lot of information is going out and a lot of people are second guessing these things. A lot of people are thinking twice and having doubts of going with the ways of the society. And by us doing that, it forces them to come down on us harder because they want their new world order to, proceed with full effect. They don't want nobody interrupting their agenda. And anybody that's against this society, anybody that's against this agenda is a problem to them. So that's why they're ready to knock this web out. The web is always going to be there, but anybody that's pushing word on the YouTube, brothers is even going into different websites right now. Using BitChute, and there's a couple of them. I forgot the names of them, but I know BitChute's one of them. I think they said Odyssey was one of them, something like that. But there's different types that brothers are starting to go to now because it's a little bit more lenient. But eventually, those things are gonna disappear too. Or they just might come up with something slick where they're gonna start charging you an arm and a damn leg just for you to use it. You know, it's funny because they charging me an arm and a leg just for me to use this damn StreamYard right here. You see, I gotta be paying fucking $30 a month when something like that should be free. But and it's limited, and now they're starting to come out with extra. You know, I can't even save all my videos anymore. You know, right now I literally record whatever's live is live, and it'll just come up on my YouTube. But I don't have a way of holding it in a file just in case I want to reload something, you know. But that's what it's come down to, man, because brothers is pushing this word so hard, all right, which ultimately this word is being pushed through the spirit and power of YAHAWAH'S, all right. So they have no choice but to knock it out. Matter of fact, let me get a couple scriptures. Let's go to give me 1 second. Because you have to understand that these devils, the worst thing they ever did was create that internet, you know, that unicorn. That was their downfall right there. When they created that internet, that's when this word started to go forth and come out. You know, I believe brothers be saying that it started back in like 2007 when the elders and apostles started really putting out the word all over the internet. See, the word was already out, you know, on the streets. And brothers was, you know, you will only find this word on the streets if you were walking in certain places in New York, you know. But once I believe 2007 came around is when they really started pushing it all over the internet. And that was their downfall. Ever since that internet really dropped like that, they started pushing the word real hard. All right. And the Bible speaks about how we will use the unicorn to bring this word out. All right, let me go to Second Ezra's. Second Ezra's, what is that? 9. I mean, it's like 6 and 20. Let's start at 18. And it says, Second Ezra 6 and 18, and it said, behold, the days come that I will begin to draw nigh and to visit them that dwell upon the earth, and will begin to make inquisition of them, what they be that have hurt unjustly with their unrighteousness, and when the affliction of Zion shall be fulfilled, and when the world that shall begin to vanish away shall be finished, then will I show these tokens. And that's how you know the times that we're in. That's how you know we're in the end of days, because this place is fading away right now as we speak. All right. And it's been fading literally since the time of like 2010 and up. All right. You started really realizing a lot of shit that was coming out in the internet that was just pure wickedness. You had at that time conspiracy theories were popping everywhere on the internet. There was so many types of videos going down. And it's crazy because that's the time where I really started to realize a lot of you started to realize that the media was being used to expose the Illuminati a lot. You see? And you started seeing a lot of, you know, how can I say it? They started showing themselves more and showing their wickedness without a care in the world. So when, you know, around 2010, 2000, matter of fact, it started around like 2008, just like the elders when they started bringing it out in 2007 on the internet everywhere. But around 2008 and up, you know, especially from 2008 to like 2012, a lot of information was being exposed of the Illuminati, of secrecy, and, you know, how they were using their witchcrafts in their movies and their music and all that. You know, that vibration was being pushed out very hard. All right. And that's because that's about the time when this world was, which this world was already vanishing since Yahawah was on the scene. All right. But we talking about when it really started hitting in full effect of this place really going down in society. Because around that time also you started seeing a lot of information of what the agendas of what's going on today, right now, as we speak, was already being pushed out around that time, 2008, 2009, 2010. They were speaking about how they wanted to bring this new world order in by 2020 and all that. And look, we're at it right now as we speak. Shalom, brother Yahweh Bashim Yahushua Barakatah. All right. So it says, 2nd Ezra 6:20, and when the world that shall begin to vanish away shall be finished, then will I show these tokens. The books shall be opened before the firmament, and they shall see all together. You see? And once again, when the elders and apostles started really pushing out this word through the internet around 2007, that's when these books were opened before the firmament. All right, going through the internet, through that unicorn, and everybody started to realize, you know, one by one, whoever was made for this truth, you know, to come into this truth, they started to, you know, wake up in order. All right. So at the same time that the wickedness was being exposed everywhere, you know, these devils were showing their horns, you know, freely without a care in the world. Yahweh Bashim Yahushua was bringing up his truth, declaring his truth. Matter of fact, let me since I'm in 6 right here, let me get it. 28. As for faith, it shall flourish, corruption shall be overcome, and the truth which has been so long without fruit shall be declared. You see, and this truth at that time was, hey, this truth was like nowhere to be heard of, man. You know, like I said, you only hear it on the streets of New York, you know, in certain places. All right, but this truth that's been so long without fruit was starting to be declared, man, heavy through the internet. Matter of fact, let me get Psalms 19. Because like I said, the worst thing that this devil did was invent that internet, because that's how we ended up using it against them. All right. He hates that he invented the internet. He thought he was going to be able to take the internet and just have us warped out of our minds with it. All right, constantly falling into all types of snares and traps. But hey, Yahweh Bashim Yahushua laid that his own snare upon them, you know, and it basically, you know, backfired on him heavy. And now he wants to take it down. This is Psalms 19:1, and it says, "The heavens declare the glory of Yahweh Bashim Yahushua, and the firmament showeth his handiwork. Day unto day uttereth speech, and night unto night showeth knowledge. There is no speech nor language where their voice is not heard. Their line is gone out throughout all the earth, and their words to the end of the world. In them has he set a tabernacle for the sun." You see? So how else is this word going to be pushed out? You know, from one end of the earth to the other. All right. And that's the only way you could do that is through the internet. You know, brothers is doing videos, you know, brothers is linking up and doing videos together from one end of the earth to another. You see, we could literally see you could have a whole video done with 4 or 5 people on it from different parts of the world preaching the same thing. So that's how this word is being, pushed throughout the four corners of the earth. And then, like it says right here, no, there is no speech nor language where their voice is not heard. Yeah, you could get this in any language, man. Brothers is preaching it throughout the four corners of the earth in their languages, but when it comes down to the names, Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai is being used the same way. All right. And then it says, day unto day, utter speech, night unto night, show with knowledge. Yeah, it doesn't matter what time. Look, it's 1 o'clock in the morning on my end right now. All right. Right now, a brother could be getting it from Cali right now. You see? Or somebody could be getting it from all the way on the other side of the world, on the eastern side. So it doesn't matter what time it is, all right, day or night. This knowledge is going out 24/7. People are sleeping and this word is being preached. We go to sleep, this word is being preached on the other side. Doesn't matter. All right. So that's why it backfired for them to make that actual internet. And that's a beautiful thing. That's the spirit and power of Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai. See, he used this devil, to create the internet just for it to fall upon himself. All right, that goes to show how Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai, how he comes with that power. All right, let me go to Salak here. Yeah, let me get 39. Job 39. This is 9, and it says, will the unicorn be willing to serve thee, or abide by thy crib? And see, the reason we know the unicorn is talking about the internet is because if you look at the satellite dishes, a unicorn has a horn. Horn represents, power. All right. And if you look at the satellite dish, it actually, metaphorically, it looks like a unicorn. It has the big round part, which is the head, and then it has the long horn that comes out. You see? And it serves us with what? With information. It says, will the unicorn be willing to serve thee, or abide by thy crib? Canst thou bind the unicorn with his band in the furrow, or will he harrow the valleys after thee? Wilt thou trust him because his strength is great, or wilt thou leave thy labor to him? You see? And you can't, and I tell you straight up, you can't trust the internet in a lot of ways because the internet is wicked as hell. All right. But the internet that has this, the brothers is preaching this truth on the internet, that's what you can trust. All Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai, those that have the right doctrine, because there's a lot of false doctrine going through the internet also. All right, but you have to have that spirit of discernment to discern who has the truth and who's not, and you're able to tell by their fruits, by the way they labor. It says, without believe him that he will bring home thy seed and gather it into the barn. Yeah, and that's how we're getting that's how we're being brought together. That's how we're gonna be brought home. We're gonna be brought home from the brothers preaching throughout the four corners of the earth, edifying one another. You see? And as we're preaching is where we're building we're building up the elect to be delivered home on them chariots. So again, let me bring that back out. This is why YouTube is now banning everything that we're speaking about. All right, and they always come out with some new shit. Medical information. You got before that was hate speech. You know, they already had terminated they terminated like three of my channels. You see, and they were using hate speech for everything. Everything was hate speech. There was not even times where I was even talking about anything like that, and it was just hate speech. You know, but now from hate speech they went to everything is medical information. All right. And then that's forcing the brothers to speak on a whole nother level. We out here talking on some straight codes, like we in the hood, trying not to talk on the phone for the police not to understand us and hear us. This shit is crazy as hell. It shouldn't be like that. We should be able to speak freely, all right? Like they say, you have a freedom of speech, but that freedom of speech is being taken away from us every single day. All right. Matter of fact, I wrote something here. Give me 1 second. Trying to see. I had wrote something in some notes earlier. Damn, what the hell is it? Tell me I erased that shit. That's right, famine of the word, like the brother said. That's what I'm about to get into next. Bring those precepts out, and we keep bringing them precepts out more all the time. Repeating ourselves over and over and over again. But that's the time that we're in. See, when the prophecies jumping out of the scriptures, man, that's what brothers is going to be preaching the whole time. You're going to keep hearing this. I could be speaking about it. You go on to the next brother speaking about it. The next brother after that is speaking about it. Why? Because that's what's going on at the moment. So it has to be spoken about. Yeah, somehow I deleted that shit. I had something in a bunch of notes. It is what it is, though. Matter of fact, see, that's the thing, because you have these damn devils. They know how to run up in your man. There was one time I was on my phone and something just like literally hacked my whole entire phone and took all my notes that I ever put into my phone, and they just all just got erased. They couldn't find them in the trash, couldn't find them in archives, none of that shit. Because they have control of your phone, man. They can do whatever they want with your phone. And that's how you know brothers is being watched. Matter of fact, on the phone, if you have a little dot at the top right corner, it's like sometimes it's orange, sometimes it's just like a little dot. That shows that somebody watching you through your own phone, man. So they have the capability to do shit like that, man. They're listening to us as we preach these words all the time, as we preach the word all the time. We'll be on the internet. I'm on my own computer, but just having my phone around me, man, they're listening to the conversations and they know exactly what's going on. They're watching you on your YouTube. They're watching you on your Instagram, what you're posting. You see, that's why they have this coming about right here. That's why they want to bring this out. Because too much information is being pushed out there and they can't stand that. All right. But that's a word I wanted to get. Propaganda. Propaganda. All right, because that's what they're pushing right here. See? Propaganda. It says information, especially of a biased and misleading nature, used to promote and publicize a particular political cause or point of view. You see? And that's what we're doing. We're giving everybody the information of what this devil is up to. And because we're giving up that information, we're giving doubts to these people of going with the ways of the society. So now they have to come with pushing that whole propaganda. They have to try to find ways to get us out of this off this internet. So now they will do any little stupid thing. Any little stupid. You don't even have to be talking about it in the video. If you just say one little word that's wrong, the algorithm will get you in. Next thing you know, boom. This brother, they won't even tell you that they took out your damn fucking video. They won't even give you a strike. Brothers, that's happened to me a couple times. Well, I just see that videos are not there. Like, where the hell did this video go? You know? They'll literally just take it right out. You got brothers when instead of giving you a strike, when you got a strike, you're supposed to be taken out for a week. If you get 2 strikes, you're supposed to be 2 weeks. Now they're doing shit where if you get 1 strike, 3 months. You see? 2 strikes, 6 months. That's how they try to push you to shut you up. Because then people's like, oh, man, this bullshit again. But the thing is, you're not going to stop the word because brothers will make another page and a whole nother channel and keep on pushing the word. You cannot stop YAHAWAH'S Yahawashi from letting this word go out, man. All right. And that also goes into on top of that propaganda, you know, that's how you know that they're pushing that dictatorship. You see, because we're supposed to have freedom of speech, all right? But you know, now that they're trying to take that away, that's usually what happens when a dictator, all right, dictatorship is about to come into play. You know, they have to take out what? They have to take away the freedom of speech, because how is a dictator going to come in with his agenda if it's being exposed? And they don't want nobody to expose their agenda. They want to come in, just come in hard and have everybody believing what they say. All right, so that's why they look at us like the problem. All right, that's why they're deeming us domestic terrorists and things like that. They don't want to sit here no more. Let me go to like the brother was bringing out. All right, famine of the word. And we bring this, you know, this is the famous 8 and 11 Amos. And it says, behold, the days come, saith the Lord YAHWAH'S Yahawashi, that I will send a famine in the land, not a famine of bread, nor a thirst for water, but of hearing the words of the Lord YAHWAH'S Yahawashi. And they shall wander from sea to sea, and from the north even to the east they shall run to and fro to seek the word of the Lord YAHWAH'S Yahawashi, shall not find it. All right. And you see, it says to seek the word. That's how you know they're going to knock off that internet, because for you to seek the word, you have to go on the search engine. All right. Just like you see right here. You see search words or phrases. This is a search engine right here. This is considered a search engine. So they're going to knock that search engine off on YouTube. They're going to knock off where you can't find anything that got to do with the word of YAHWAH'S Yahawashi. You see? And it says, and in that day the fair virgins and the young men shall faint for thirst. All right, yeah, these people they're gonna be thirsty to hear this word, man, to find out what's going on, but they're not gonna be able to. That's why we tell you this word right now is more precious than ever. This word is literally man. Matter of fact, let me get that. Give me 1 second. I think it's 1 Samuel. Yeah, 1 Samuel. I think 1 Samuel 3 or 2 Samuel 3. Oh no, yeah, 1 Samuel 3 and 1, and it says, "And the child Samuel ministered unto the Lord YAHWAH'S Yahawashi before Eli. And the word of the Lord YAHWAH'S Yahawashi was precious in those days. There was no open vision." You see? So the same way it was in those times, man, this word is more precious than ever. All right? And that's why, and at the top of that, this word being more precious than ever, that's why the men are going to be more precious than fine gold. because the men are the ones that have this truth. The elect, the 144,000 are the ones that's going to have that truth, man. That's what's going to make them more precious than fine gold. So once again, this word right now is beyond precious, man. And that door is about to close. And once that door closes, you're not gonna find any prophets on the streets anymore. You know, you're not gonna find them on the internet anymore. You know, the word will still be going out because the word is forever. You see, but it's gonna be very rare. Let me go into Second Ezra's. Back to Second Ezra's 5:1. It says, nevertheless, as concerning the tokens, behold, the day shall come that they which dwell upon earth shall be taken in a great number, and the way of truth shall be hidden, and the land shall be barren of faith. You see? So the way of truth, just like the Apocrypha, sent away hidden. Well, this truth is going to be sent away hidden. You see? And this land is just going to be barren with faith. Everything's going to be based on faith. That's why you have to have this word and get it while you can, because knowledge and wisdom shall be the stability of that time. When this word is nowhere out there to be found anymore, and you in your own lot, all right? Because we're all going to have to work out our own salvation at the end of the day. It's going to be based upon faith and what you know. It's going to be based on the information that you gathered while you had the chance to gather it, man. And people going to be taken in a great number, shall be taken in a great number. Yeah, man, it's going to be a lot of chaos, a lot of death, all right? A lot of, people getting taken away into these camps, all that. And no one's going to have the truth. No one's going to have a clue of what's going on because they chose not to hearken on to the word of Yahweh B'Shem Yahweh Shai. Let me go into this is Ezekiel. Ezekiel 3:24, and it says, then the Spirit entered unto me and set me upon my feet and spake with me and said unto me, go shut thyself within thy house. Yeah, and that's what's going to happen. All right. We're going to have to go hide ourselves out. All right. Because the destruction is coming. And we're going to have to what? Wait upon Yahweh B'Shem Yahweh Shai. And it says, but thou, O son of man, behold, they shall put bands upon thee. That's what this is right here. See, doing this right here, this is putting bands upon you, man. It says, and shall bind thee with them, and thou shalt not go out among them. And I will make thy tongue cleave to the roof of thy mouth, that thou shalt be dumb, and shall not be to them a reprover, for they are a rebellious house. You see, we're not going to be able to be a reprover anymore. We're not going to be able to preach this word to anybody, because that's it. Yahweh B'Shem Yahweh Shai going to close that door, and if you got it, you got it. If you didn't, sucks for you. Because once that door closed, that means the elect is sealed. That means everybody that's part of that 1/3, all right? Everybody that's written in the book of life, they sealed. It's ready. It's time for Yahawah to come through and you know, bring this destruction, crack them clouds, and get us up out of here. All right, and our people are a very rebellious house. Day in and day out, we're out there on them highways and byways, constantly on the internet, giving you this word, and they don't want to listen. All right, but whether they hear or forbear, man, we got to preach this word. That's our duty as a prophet. That's what we're supposed to be doing. All right, let me get select here. Got different little scriptures here. That's why I'm over here. Let me go to 7 real quick. This is Ezekiel 7:25. Destruction cometh, and they shall seek peace, and there shall be none. Mischief shall come upon mischief, and rumor shall be upon rumor. They shall seek a vision of the prophet. You see, they're going to seek a vision of the prophet. They're going to be looking for the prophets. When all this hell break loose, they're going to be looking for the prophets. All right? But you're not going to find them. But the law shall perish from the priests and the councils from the ancients. You see? That's why this word is more precious than ever right now to be getting it, man, and to hearken on to Yahweh B'Shem Yahushua. Come back to your power. All right? Repent. Let's go to this is Isaiah 55:10. For as the rain cometh down and the snow from heaven, and returneth not thither, but watereth the earth and maketh bring forth and bud, that it may give seed to the sower and bread to the eater, so shall my word that go forth out of my mouth, it shall not return unto me void, but it shall accomplish that which I please, and it shall prosper in the thing whereto I sent it. You see? And this word is not going to return unto Yahweh B'Shem Yahushua void, man. What he says goes. So if he says there's a famine that's coming upon this word, man, you best believe that this word is gonna perish, man. You're not gonna hear this word anymore. Get Salaki, I ain't mean to go in there. Let's see, I got a couple different. I don't know why I wrote those. 12. Yeah, see, this is why this is another reason to be getting this word, because knowledge is going to be increased right now. It says, but 12:4, Daniel, but thou, O Daniel, shut up the words and seal the book, even to the time of the end. Many shall run to and fro, and knowledge shall be increased. You see? So right now is the time where knowledge is being increased on a high level. You know, that's why there's so much information coming out, because the knowledge is being increased. So that's why it's best to get this word while it's out there. All right, increase your knowledge. Yahweh B'Shem Yahushua is giving that knowledge out for free right now on a high level. Let me go into Salakia. Yeah, I'll read this real quick. This is Matthew 25:1. Then shall the kingdom of heaven be likened unto 10 virgins, which took their lamps and went forth to meet the bridegroom. And 5 of them were wise, and 5 were foolish. They that were foolish took their lamps and took no oil with them. But the wise took oil in their vessels with their lamps. While the bridegroom tarried, they all slumbered and slept. And at midnight there was a cry made, Behold, the bridegroom cometh, go ye out to meet him. Then all those virgins arose and trimmed their lamps. And the foolish said unto the wise, Give us of your oil, for our lamps are gone out. But the wise answered, saying, Not so, lest there be not enough for us and you. But go ye rather to them that sell, and buy for yourselves. And while they went to buy, the bridegroom came, and they that were ready went in with him to the marriage, and the door was shut. Afterward came also the other virgins, saying, Lord, Lord, open to us. But he answered and said, Verily I say unto you, I know you not. You see? So that's going into, having this truth, man. You got to have this truth ready to go. All right? You want to be found doing, like it tells you in 24. All right? Tells you in 24. Where is it? 24:42. Watch therefore, for ye know not what hour your Lord does come. Yeah, and that's why you can't tarry, all right, to turn to the Lord. You're not supposed to put off day to day. All right. You're supposed to hearken on to the word while it still could be found. And it says, but know this, that if the good man of the house had known in what watch the thief will come, he would have watched and would not have suffered his house to be broken up. Therefore be ye also ready, for in such an hour as you think not, the Son of Man cometh. See, you got to stay ready, man. So you ain't got to get ready. Who then is a faithful and wise servant, whom his Lord has made ruler of his household to give them meat in due season? Blessed is the servant whom his Lord, when he cometh, shall find so doing. You see? And that's why we got to be constantly in his word, man. Joshua 1:8, this word is not supposed to depart from your mouth. You're supposed to meditate in it day in, day out. All right? So when Yahawashi come, he want to find you doing the work. All right? And when the time comes, you ain't got to be consumed because you ain't got no oil in your lamp. See, these had the chance to have the truth, but they ain't come with that oil. All right? And when the time came that Yahawashi came, all right, the other 5 was ready to go. They were ready to bid themselves into the marriage. The door was shut, and then these guys wanted some of their lamps, some of their oil. They needed answers. But you know what? You didn't sit there and meditate in that word. You're supposed to marinate in his word constantly, man, all day long. Get it while you can, building yourself up, growing in the truth. All right. You're supposed to watch. What does it say? You're supposed to measure the time diligently in yourself. You're supposed to watch. All right. Be sober. Be vigilant. Constantly watching what's going on. That's how. See, no man knows the hour of when is the time for the end. All right. Not even Yahawashi, not even the angels. But if you're constantly in the loop, constantly in the of what's going on, you have that feeling, man. You have the sense of when he's about to come. That's why when he does come, all right, those that were in this truth constantly, all right, they know what time it is. We're gonna end up seeing Yahawashi come and make that entrance. But those that are not in the loop, man, you ain't gonna see anything. All right. Yeah, that's pretty much the point. This word is about to be done, man. This whole internet is about to be shut down. All right, just like I said right here, they ready to cut YouTube all the way off. Period. That's it. You know, this is gonna go from, yeah, because brothers is still gonna push out the word. It don't matter how many blocks they give you, how many strikes, what the hell they want to do, the word is still gonna go out. So the only way they're gonna be able to knock off this word is by knocking off the internet. And like I said, they're not gonna knock off the internet completely, but they're gonna knock off the things that the websites that where you can expose truth, where you can put out truth. That's what they're gonna do. And everybody gonna be lost out here. But that's the point. So with that being said, Lord willing, it was edifying. With that being said, Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahawashi, call Haloyim, Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahawashi, Bahashem, Rakat Kwadash. Double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone who rule well. Blessings and salutations to the hopeful elect that scattered abroad. The Hakim and the Akwat that was listening in. Yahweh Ratazah, Lord willing that the lesson was edifying. To the next one, Shalom. Shalom, brother. Yahweh Bashim, Yahawashi, Barakatah.